Hey all beautiful souls, how are you doing today? Sadly, my vacation is over, sadly for me, of course. So, I'm going to focus on as many readings as I can, and I will try to provide you all kind of information about some kind of cosmic events or what is coming, what is going on. So today's topic is about the full moon in Aries, but there is a cycle of several super moons. So now we are going to focus on what energies the full moon in Aries is going to bring into your life. And I will try to, I will use different oracle decks and I will use some tarot as well in order to determine what kind of energies are coming into your life. Of course, this is not an astrology video. This is more, this is purely tarot video. So keep it in mind. We won't be talking too much about astrology. Well, maybe I will talk about astrology as well, although my astrology knowledge is not as, I wouldn't call myself an astrologer. I just like astrology and I know some basic things. So with that being said, slowly I'm going to move towards pick a card section. But before that, about the supermoon in Aries, I would just like to say what I feel. I don't know about you, but I usually tend to feel those moon cycles a day before they happen. I can already feel the energy and I can already feel how it is going to affect me. So that's why I'm making this video, in order to give you some kind of insight what is coming with that lunar cycle, what is coming into your life, what kind of energy it is bringing into your life. Currently, I do feel some kind of intense thoughts that are arising, and I do feel that, I find it a bit more difficult to detach from those thoughts, but I can sense that they are coming in order to purify, in order to release something. So that's why I wanted to mention this, because I do feel that this full moon is about releasing something, letting go of something. So let's get started with the cards and see what energies the full moon is going to bring into your life. By the way, I didn't mention anything, but as you have noticed, there is a new set. So I hope you like it. It's actually not new. I've used it before, but I decided to change in a bit more autumn colors since we are already in the autumn season. Alright, please spirit. Okay, the card came on its own. For pile number 1, we have the pink rose. Let's see which card is going to represent our second group. Which card will represent the second group, the second pile? That is P. For pile number 1, we have P. And let's see. Okay, the cards are coming on their own. For final pile, for pile number 3, we have potato. So whichever of those plants attracts you the most, whichever of them is pulling you towards itself, that is your pile, that is your group. Feel free to pause if you need to. You'll see the cards on a bigger screen and in a bit more clear kind of manner. So just choose with your intuition. And I will meet you in your reading. Hello there, pile number one. For those of you who have chosen the pink rose, the pink rose is saying gratitude, and all I can think of are the beautiful pink colors of this rose. I do feel that many of you, when this full moon is arising, when this full moon is in full power, you realize about the things that you are grateful about, and that energy will be all around you. I just sense a bit a bit serene kind of energy that is around you, and I do sense that you are just going to start appreciating things more, like appreciating all the things that you are doing in your daily life and you are able to do, and you will be grateful about this. This kind of vibe I'm sensing from the pink rose. Let's get started with some oracle cards in order to find out more about the full moon effect on you, pile number one. I will start with my Season of the Witches card in order to see what the full moon is bringing into your life. Please, Spirit, would you lead us to the card that will tell us more about the energy of the full moon that is affecting, that is entering into the life of pile number one, the ones who chose pile number one? We have several cards, and I will take them all. We have the dark moon. The dark moon is actually some related to the new moon, because when the sun and moon are meeting, that's when the new moon is formed, and that's when there is that darkness. So with the dark moon, also it has a number 13. I do feel that this card is hinting towards some kind of change, something that is changing, something new that is arising. I do feel that this full moon energy is pushing you towards release of something old, like accelerating that energy. Maybe a lot of emotions are going to arise, maybe a lot of thoughts are going to arise, and those things are coming out in order to be clarified, in order for you to gain more awareness regarding that situation and to have release so you can start something new. Let's see the other cards. We have Cauldron in reverse. Okay, Cauldron in reverse. Well, this card is about some kind of preparation, and those thoughts, those feelings, those emotions that may arise with that full moon energy might catch you off guard, pile number one. I do sense that here something unexpected is going to happen, but it is not like well, it might be some kind of a situation that is triggered by destiny, by energy, but more I sense your own thoughts and feelings. They might catch you off guard, and that's why we have the Cauldron card in reverse. It has a number 10. The number 10 is also a powerful number that is indicating a new beginning and also some kind of renewal. Also, I sense powerful manifesting power, so watch out what you're thinking. I mean, not watch out what you're thinking, but more like try to focus on the things that you want in your life rather than on the things that you don't want anymore. Then we have Nature Spirits in reverse. Okay, Nature Spirits in reverse. We have a girl that is laying in a bed, and there are candles around her. There is a bird around her bed. Alright, well, from this card, what I feel is some kind of awakening process. Suddenly you are going to realize that you've been sleeping, you've been closing your eyes for something, and you've been telling yourself, not lies, but you've been trying to convince yourself in something that you deep down know that might not be quite there. And then we have Intuition card in reverse. This card is telling you to trust more your inner feelings, telling you to trust more your intuition, your gut feeling, whatever comes as an information. In order to do that, this card is kind of informing you about those thoughts that are arising. Once you let go of the thoughts, once you let go of all those tricks of the mind that are there for some reason, the mind is always pulling you in one or another direction. Once you realize that, once you see that, your intuition is arising. And that's why we have this card. This card is all about intuition. Even the name of the card is intuition, and it came in reverse. So I do feel that as an energy, Spirit is trying to hint you to not get involved too much with what the mind is saying to you. Just let it talk or let it be. Don't engage with it in order to find your inner voice, in order to find what matters really for you. All right. Let's take some more oracle cards. I have the love and light cards. Please, Spirit, what messages do you have for pile number 1 regarding the full moon in Aries energy? We have our first card, and that is express yourself through creativity. Okay, let me take a look at this card. I really like the bright colors that those cards have. Creativity is something that helps you release, something that helps you identify yourself or express yourself. And the card is saying to you, express yourself through creativity. Indeed, in the card itself, we see a moon. We see a girl that is on something like a ship. There is water around her. So this is about emotions. This is about feelings. And I do feel that this card is saying something about the full moon affecting your feelings and emotions, as we have water in the card. And the card is saying express them through creativity, express them in a way that will make you feel good. Either engage with something like arts or maybe even you can just play some music. I mean, when find some time for yourself, play some music, something that you like, and just sing along, dance along, do whatever feels right when you are in your own time, when there is no one around you, and just express things. Let it all go, shake it out. Okay. Let's take one more card. Please, Spirit, what energies the full moon in Aries brings to pile number 1? Honor your uniqueness. Okay, so honor your uniqueness. In this card, we have only one person, and she seems to be alone. And this doesn't have to mean that you are on your own. On the contrary, I feel that this just wants to indicate some kind of distinguishment between you and the world that is around you. It's like everybody is their own universe, and by realizing that, by being aware of that, this card is pushing you towards realizing your uniqueness. And indeed, the card is saying, honor your uniqueness. Actually, there isn't anything else I can add to this. The message is quite clear. You are all unique beings, and by knowing that, you should just accept that. You should just honor that and appreciate yourself for who you are. Let's take some more cards. Be the love you wish to receive. And on the card we have Jesus-like figure. Be the love you wish to receive. This is also something regarding manifestation. In order to receive the love you desire, first be the love that you desire. Well, I know that this sounds a bit, I don't know, it just sounds a bit off, or maybe it sounds a bit cheesy, cringy, but be the love you wish to receive. I do feel that this card just wants to say to you to to treat yourself with more kindness, to be kinder to yourself, and just to somehow gather all that beautiful energy within you. And like that, you are going to attract more of it in your life. To focus more what's within rather than focusing on what's outside. And it is more about creating that space of love and kindness towards yourself in order to attract that energy into your life. You can attract it from other people coming and showing it to you, but first you need to focus that energy within you. I mean, direct it towards yourself rather than towards any other. Okay, this card wanted to come. Focus on God's love. Okay. So I see angel-like wings on this card. I see a girl that is tending her hand, and with the other hand she's holding her heart center. And maybe this is a message for those of you that kind of feel lost. But with this card, I do sense that it just wants to remind you that you are a being that is connected to the universe and to the divine love. And find your center, find your heart center, your heart chakra. Maybe it is good to like give a little massage to your heart chakra zone, or just find that sacred space for yourself. Find a way to express what you're feeling, what's within you, and that's that's how it's going to unlock that power, that God's love that is going to flow within you. I am actually finding hard time to explain myself properly. I don't know why when those cards are appearing, I'm really having hard time to express myself, to explain myself. Maybe because matter is a bit more delicate. But focus on God's love is not to focus on love that is somewhere outside of you. And as I told you with the previous card, be the love you wish to receive. Focus on God's love is to focus on your own space, your own center, your own heart zone, in order to feel the love that is within you, in order to feel the love of God, universe, and everything that is surrounding you. Focus on yourself first, because you are part of that universal energy. You are part of that collective. You are not disconnected. All right, I hope I have made myself clear. Let's get started with some tarot cards and find out in what ways the energy is coming into your life and how it's affecting you. I'm usually getting a bit more detailed and a bit more clear messages with tarot, with the oracle cards. Yes, I do get some clarity as well, but with the tarot I can go a bit more specific and I can ask extra questions. So let's first reshuffle my tarot deck. Okay. So, please, Spirit, would you tell us what pile number 1 needs to know about the full moon in Aries energy that is entering in their life, how this energy is affecting them? 7 of Pentacles in an upright position. Okay, this is a good sign, pile number 1. 7 of Pentacles in an upright position wants to say that there is that nurturing energy that is coming into your life. You are planting the seeds of something. And indeed, when I look at this card, what comes to my mind as a key word is the word nurturing. Like in the card itself, you can see that there is a woman that is pouring water into those seeds that are buried deep within the ground. And she's nurturing them in order for them to grow and sprout. And I feel that this full moon energy is going to give you some kind of a new tool, some kind of a new quality or something new that you can slowly start nurturing and tending in order for it to grow stronger. We have Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Here the topic about destiny, about finding your path is appearing. I do feel that many of you that are watching me right now, you are trying to find your own path. You are trying to find your own life purpose, questioning yourself. And I can tell you one thing. Once you are asking yourself a bit deeper, a bit more philosophical questions, that's a sign that you are on the right path. That's a sign that your awareness is increasing. That's a sign that you are exceeding the overall people that are busy with their work, with their everyday life, focused on material things. I'm not saying that that's bad. It's actually quite necessary and quite practical. But on the other hand, going deeper, going beyond that is what helps you gain more awareness about who you are, about where you are headed. And with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, I do feel that many of you will have a bit more intense questions about why am I here, what is going on, why I have to walk this path. There will be a lot going on regarding your path, your destiny. A lot of questions may arise with this full moon. Please, Spirit, would you tell us more? Would you tell us more? And actually, maybe some of you are feeling lost because you have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe some of you are feeling lost regarding your life purpose and your destiny. But the moment you feel lost, that means that you are walking on the path to find yourself. Because before you find yourself, first you need to get lost. So once you realize that you are lost, that's the first step. Then slowly you are recollecting yourself and finding yourself. This is your sign, this is your signature that you are on the right path, and you will find your answers. Maybe not from this tarot reading, but you will find your answers eventually, because it is not something that will come to you like that. It will come to you little by little as you keep going. We have Queen of Cups in an upright position. Okay, this Queen of Cups seems kind of isolated, and she is holding her cup as it is something sacred. And I feel that this is representing you holding your emotions, holding your feelings, and honoring them, cherishing them, rather than letting them go all around the place, letting them controlling you. You are mastering them because she's holding this cup, so she's holding her feelings and emotions in that cup, and she is not allowing them to control her. And she seems all serene or all peaceful. There is some kind of cosmic energy around her. I mean, I can even see stars in her hair and cosmic kind of elements in her hair. So I do feel that you are gaining more alignment. You are gaining more clarity, you are gaining more peace with this full moon. Well, maybe the full moon itself is not going to bring peace because it's an intense full moon, but this is the direction towards which it's going to push you to walk. By first there will be a release process, and after that what comes is peace and alignment, because everything that is happening, every energy is with intention to give you alignment with your true self. We have Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, Page of Cups in reverse. When this card came up, the words "time to say goodbye" appeared in my head. I do feel that with this full moon energy, you say goodbye to something or someone in your life, but it doesn't feel heavy. It feels more kind of accepting, kind of relief actually. It doesn't feel heavy at all. It feels more like maybe you are going to say goodbye to a version of yourself that had attachments, that had different points of view that were not serving you. I do feel that you are releasing something with this Page of Cups, because I told you it's time to say goodbye appeared in my head when I pulled this card in reverse. And Page of Cups is not about this in general, but here in the card itself we see a man that is all by himself and holding a cup that looks a bit like an incense, because there is some kind of smoke or some kind of color that is coming out of it. It feels more like an incense to me. And having this card in reverse, I do feel time alone, releasing, letting go. Please, Spirit, do you have any other messages for pile number 1? We have Six of Swords in reverse. Okay. Six of Swords in reverse. Well, in this card we have a gate and we have a person that is moving towards that gate. But the card itself came in reverse. So maybe you will be on something like something that will be like a point where you need to make a decision whether to move forward or to stay where you are. I'm just looking at those Six of Cups, and indeed there is something divinely orchestrated there. And I do feel that you are going to sense that divine energy yourself when the time is right, when the time aligns there. But this card really tells me about some kind of a gate. You are standing in front of a gate, before of a gate, and you are just standing there because you are having a hard time to make up your mind whether you want to let go of your old version or whether you want to, let me correct myself. You will be standing before a gate and you will be wondering whether you want to cross through that gate, leave all the old energy behind and start anew, or still stay in the old energy and try to, well, sometimes we need some time in order to process. And I do feel that some of you might need some extra time in order to process, in order to grow, in order to reach that point when you will be ready to let go. And that's why I feel that this card came in reverse, because this is a collective energy, and I feel that maybe some of you are ready to let go of your old version, while others may still need some time in order to process, might still need some time in order to reflect, heal, and process the energy before they can let go as well. But there is some kind of a gate here. That's what I'm feeling with the Six of Swords. And there will be question whether you should do one thing or another thing. Maybe there will be actually literally some kind of a decision that is coming into your life. Maybe you will be in front of some kind of dilemma, and you will have to choose between one thing or another thing. It could be in many different aspects. It could be life, it could be work related. Maybe you will have to choose between two different paths, that one of them which might be more aligned with your life purpose, while the other might be bringing you more material benefits. For different people it will be a different thing, but here I do sense some kind of dilemma. Please, Spirit, would you tell us more? Would you tell us more about the energy that is entering the life pile number 1 with the full moon? Okay, those cards turned. I'm just gonna turn them. One of them came out. So we have actually two of them. We have Five of Wands and Four of Pentacles. Both of them came in some kind of neutral position. Okay. Okay, that's very interesting energy, pile number one. I would just place the cards a bit lower. I'm not sure if they are visible. Yes, they are perfectly visible. Well, here I do sense that with the Five of Wands, you are going to question yourself. Is it worth trying to fix something? Is it worth trying to keep on fighting for something? And with the Four of Pentacles, you will be like, should I just let go? Should I free myself? Should I release that what I've been holding to? I mean, these two cards are quite significant. They are pretty much reflecting the overall energy that I sense here. I don't know why I'm picking up Pisces kind of energy, also Cancer kind of energy, water energy for some reason I'm picking up here. On one hand, somebody wants to release something. On the other hand, that person is still questioning themselves. Is it worth still fighting? Is it worth still trying to fix something? Still holding on to something? I mean, in this card we have a woman that is holding those wands, and it's like she's building some kind of barrier, some kind of bridge so she doesn't fall off. While on this card we have a woman that is meditating, levitating, and the pentacles are levitating around her. So I just feel that, I mean, I told you already, here there is a question, let go or keep holding on, keep trying, keep pushing. The want is about pushing forward, trying something, or maybe defending some kind of a point. Also, it could be a bit of stubborn energy. Let's take a final card. Please, Spirit, what is your final message for pile number one? Okay. The Chariot in reverse. Okay. The Chariot in reverse. Pile number one, I will tell you one thing. This full moon will trigger a lot of... It will stir a lot of feelings and emotions. But I don't sense that it is pushing you towards action. I do sense that it is pushing you more towards clarity, towards staying where you are, but gaining more awareness of your overall situation. Maybe later on there will be another catalyst that will push you to move forward. But right now we have the Six of Swords in reverse. Now we have the Chariot in reverse as a final message. The Chariot in reverse as a final message, it wants to say to you to reflect on your current situation, reflect on your current state, and do not rush forward. Do not try to make 2-3 steps in advance. Focus at the next step, or focus at the present step, actually, not the next one, but focus at the current step, rather than trying to take 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 steps forward. This is your message pile number one. If this reading was interesting and it was helpful, please do not hesitate to hit the like button, and feel free to share in the comment section down below how does it feel with your current state of being, with your current energies, or how the full moon is affecting you. Also, feel free to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one, because your support is really precious for me and it helps me grow. So that was it for today. Thank you very much for being with me, and we'll meet again next time. Bye! Hello there, pile number two, for those of you who have chosen the P. Okay, what I see in the P is that we have pieces. I mean, we have 4 pieces that are outside of that P here. Actually, that plant, I'm not sure how it is called, to be honest. And the number 4 is about stability, about feeling stable, feeling that you are at the right place, feeling at home. We also have the sign Pisces on this card, which is kind of more spiritual, a bit more esoterical. Also, we have ink and feather, which is about expressing yourself. So the key word that comes with this card is communication. And I do feel that this is not about just any kind of communication. It is a bit more like energetic communication, how you communicate with people on energetic level, what kind of energy you exchange with others, what kind of energies they give you and what kind of energies you give and receive. I feel that those will be the topics that are going to enter in your life with the full moon in Aries. Also, another significant thing that I just noticed is that this card has number 2. 2 is about partnership, relationship, the way you are relating yourself to others. I feel that this will be pushed strongly with the full moon into your life, pile number 2. And not to mention that you chose pile number 2, another number 2 for you. Alright, let's start with some oracle cards and see what messages are going to pop up. Please, Spirit, what messages do you have for pile number 2? What messages do you have for pile number 2 regarding the energy of full moon in Aries? We have rooted in reverse. Okay, so the full moon energy might stir up things for you, pile number 2, and you might feel that you are a bit more disconnected, a bit more looking for some kind of stability. I mean, even with this card, I told you that we have 4 pieces that are outside of that thing. And 4 is a number of stability. And I feel that with this full moon energy, you will feel a bit more vulnerable. You will have a bit more necessity for stability, for finding your roots, finding what matters for you. Maybe you are going to go deeper and analyze things and just trying to reconnect with yourself, because the full moon energy might leave you slightly disconnected or maybe very disconnected. But the reason why this is happening is in order for you to reconnect with yourself in a better way, in a more clear way, because the full moon that is coming or that is already here is all about clarity. Okay, please, Spirit, do you have more messages for pile number 2 from this deck? We have journey in reverse. Okay, so indeed I feel that some heavy energies are going to enter pile number 2, but this is not in a bad kind of way. This is in a way to stir up things in order for them to become more clear later on. And the journey card in reverse is saying to me that many of you will feel a bit shaken, and many of you will have questions in which directions to go, which path you are going to take. And all those questions, all those things that are coming up on the surface, they're coming in order for them to be purified, in order to be clarified. And the journey card in reverse, I do sense that you are going to reaffirm in which direction you want to move. But first, in order to find that, first you need to get lost. If you are already lost, then congratulations, you are on the right path. First, you need to get lost in order to find your way. So as long as you keep asking yourself questions, as long as you are searching, as long as you are discovering yourself, then you are on the right path. Actually, you're always on the right path, but just keep that in mind. Okay, let's take some more cards. We have elders. Elders. This brings energy from generations, energy from family, from generations, from people around you that are from older generations. Ancestors, actually, yeah, that's the right word. Ancestors. This card is pushing you towards exploring more about your ancestors, about what they were doing, going deeper in your roots. Or in general, it might indicate doing something with elderly people, being engaged with people that are above your age. But mostly here I feel going deeper in your ancestors, trying to find out more about your lineage, about your family tree, and maybe this will give you answers about you, about who you are. Please, Spirit, do you have more messages for pile number 2? We have 3 cards. Let's take them. We have Greed the Darkness in reverse, Divination in upright, and Potions and Spells in reverse. Okay. So, Divination card in upright position. We'll just place them like this. First of all, this card came in the center of the reading. I mean, it is in the center between those 2 cards. So I feel that its significance is most important. And I feel that this card is indeed indicating some kind of clarity, finding answers, becoming clear. I mean, becoming clear, realizing what is the right thing, what is the right path. And I feel that this card wants to say to you that you are finding the answers that you are seeking. You are finding the path that you need to walk on. Another thing with the divination card, it might literally mean something with cards, oracles, because divination is about trying to find out something about the future. It might have something to do with tarot cards. It might have something to do with mysterious ways. I just feel some kind of mysterious energy from this card pile number 2. Something mysterious, but at the same time a lot of clarity and awareness that is coming up. Those 2 energies are somehow wrapped up. Some kind of mystery and clarity, which is not I mean, those 2 energies are not energies that are fitting well together. They are like 2 opposite energies. But still, I do sense this kind of energies that are entering in your life. Like, you are gaining awareness for something, but at the same time there is a lot of mystery that is around that thing. And I feel that it is actually good, because the mystery will help you stay inspired, help you keep trying to find out more and more, keep you curious, keep you excited, make you keep going. Okay, next to this card we have Greed the Darkness in reverse and Potions and Spells in reverse. Okay, let's first check the Greed the Darkness. Greed the Darkness in reverse is about shadow work. And maybe the full moon will trigger some kind of shadow work, some kind of dormant feelings that were within you that you were not daring to face, but now with the full moon energy they will be somehow not exaggerated but enhanced, and you will feel them stronger. And maybe some of you will need to face your demons, but the card came in reverse, which wants to indicate that there is a release that is going on. You are facing those demons, you are facing that shadows that have been dormant, that you have been trying to keep dormant in order to release them. And then we have Potions and Spells in reverse. Potions and Spells. I'm just looking at the garlic for some reason, I don't know why. The garlic is just a repelling kind of element here for me. And Potions and Spells in reverse. Well, maybe this will catch you off guard, pile number 2. Maybe whatever energy is about to enter in your life with the full moon, it will catch you off guard and you will be like, how the hell this happened? How did this happen? Why am I feeling like this suddenly? Why I'm having so many intense thoughts, and how can I detach from them? I just sense that you will be caught off guard with the full moon energy. Alright, let's take some more cards. Let's take some more oracle cards. Please, Spirit, do you have more messages for pile number 2? And we have Pure and Unconditional Love. Okay. Well, what I'm feeling from this card is innocence. The keyword innocence is coming to me. I don't know why, in what regards this card is speaking to me, but indeed I sense that Spirit wants to say to you that you are innocent. You are doing what you have to do, and just accept that everybody pretty much is innocent. I mean, not innocent in a, not in a way that you would think innocent, but in a way that we are all kind of connected, and we are all doing things the way we know we do them. So I just sense purity and an unconditional love here. And I sense that it wants to say to you that you are a pure being. And no matter of past mistakes, no matter of what you have done in the past, just know that the purity and the unconditional love is something that you carry within, and it's your right to have it. Because we are all connected with the divine, we are all connected with the universe in our heart center. Okay, please, Spirit, do you have more messages for pile number 2? Cooperation and partnership brings great rewards. Okay, this is for those of you that are looking for relationships and connections. And I mean, I told you that you are pile number 2. You have number 2 cards. The P is number 2. And this card is also bringing the very same energy about cooperation, partnership. And I mean, the way partnership works is kind of they are the partners, the people that you are interacting with, they are reflecting what is within you. And I've said this multiple times on different readings. Maybe some of you are tired of hearing it over and over again. But indeed, what you see in other people is something that is deep within you, especially if something annoys you in others. This wants to indicate that there lies your wound. Wherever it hurts, that's the path that leads you to your wound. And once you realize that, once you are aware that you have that wound, that's the first step. That's the first step that changes everything. Once you are aware that you have certain wound, you are starting to be more gentle towards it. You are starting to take measures in order to heal it. And that's what change happens. Okay, let's take some more cards. But I hope I have managed to explain myself about relationships and connections. I mean, this card is saying to me about some kind of reflections about your interactions with other people that are pushing you towards growth, towards becoming more authentic to yourself and being more you. Okay, we have another card. Focus on your blessings. Okay. Well, focus on your blessings, and I see on the picture of the card someone that is releasing. So this card is saying to me, hold on to nothing. Do not hold any energies. Instead of that, just let it be and release. Accept your blessings, accept your fate, accept everything, and just let it be. Just let it be with acceptance and with awareness. As simple as that. That's the message that I feel from this card. Alright, let's start with some tarot and find out some more specific messages if they are going to pop up. Let me first reshuffle my tarot deck. I actually took some more oracle cards than I thought I would because some of them came on their own, uninvited, but when they appear like that, that's usually a sign that they have messages for you. Alright, so please, Spirit, what messages do you have for pile number 2 regarding their full moon in Aries? We have 8 of Cups in reverse. Okay. 8 of Cups in reverse. Well, there is certain dilemma here, whether you should move on from someone or something that is in your life currently, or stay where you are. That's what I'm feeling with this Eight of Cups in reverse, because we see a man or a person, I'm not sure what gender that person is, we see someone that is at the threshold of a door. And this card came in reverse. So here I feel that some of you are either currently on some kind of dilemma whether you should release some kind of energy or still hold on to it. Please, Spirit, would you tell us more? Okay, we got a lot of cards, 3 cards. Queen of Wands in reverse, 7 of Swords in reverse, and the Chariot in reverse, which also has number 7. 7 is a divine number. So, with the Queen of Wands in reverse, I feel that here somebody has hard time to speak up, to let their voice be heard, to express themselves in a proper way without any hesitation, without any holding back. Maybe some of you are holding back too much. And with the 7 of Swords in reverse, there is that something like self-sabotage going on, pile number 2. I mean, it is all about that situation here with the 8 of Cups, with that threshold that you are on, and that you are in, whether you should move on or stay where you are. And I feel that there is some kind of self-sabotage involved in this. And maybe you are realizing it, because the card came in reverse, the 7 of Swords in reverse. Maybe you yourself, you can see that you are sabotaging yourself by doing something or by holding on to something. And then we have 7 of Chariot. We have the Chariot card with number 7 again in reverse. With the Chariot card in reverse, I do feel that this card is a major arcana. It wants to say to you, okay, you have hard time to make a decision. You cannot move any further. So instead of pushing yourself into doing something that doesn't feel right, just stay where you are and acknowledge your feelings and emotions, your current feelings and emotions. If it doesn't feel safe to move on or do something specific, just stay where you are as long as you need and feel what you need to feel, but just let it be. Let it be in order for it to be processed. And once you make up your mind, once you have your decision, I feel that you are going to pass through that threshold and move to a different chapter. But for now, maybe there are still lessons involved within this. Indeed, I feel that many of you that are coming here, that have chosen this pile, you are in front of a threshold, and maybe there is still something that you need to find out or learn as a final lesson before you can pass through that threshold and move to a next chapter. Okay, any other messages for pile number 2, Spirit? Any other messages for pile number 2? Okay, another message. Strength in reverse. Okay. So, with the Strength card in reverse, Spirit is saying to me that you are trying to find your own power. You are trying to find your own voice, your own strength. And the Strength card in reverse, I do feel that some of you are still not realizing your own power. Some of you still feel that you might need someone else in order to feel powerful, while neglecting your own your own strength. And in this card we have a sun that is reflected in the water. So I've been telling you about reflections and people, how everything that is outside of you is barely a reflection of what is within you. So it's like you have the sun, but instead of looking what's within you, instead of looking at the sun that you hold within you, you are trying to find it in the reflections that you see in other people or in other things. Please, Spirit, would you tell us more about this? Could we know something more about this? Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, so definitely this full moon is going to push you a little bit, but it is not going to make you make a decision or choose something. With the Six of Swords in reverse, I do feel that pile number 2, you are staying where you are, and you are kind of reflecting on the current situation rather than moving to a next one. I feel that this is some kind of like revising your lessons instead of learning new lessons. Instead of learning something new, you are revising what you have learned so far and making the knowledge stick with you. That's what I feel that this full moon is about. Okay. Any final messages for pile number 2, Spirit? Any final messages for pile number 2? Okay, here we have our final message, and that's a Judgment card in reverse. Okay, interestingly, most of the cards are coming in reverse, so the energy is really centralized, more going towards you rather than going outside of you. It is more on the receptive side. On the left hand is the receptive hand. I discovered this while I was playing with some bracelets and stuff about some crystal stones. So the Judgment card in reverse came as a final message for you. And when I look at this Judgment card, I see her all in fire, all flared up. Having this card in reverse, again, we have number 20, 20, new beginning, new connection. Having this card in reverse, I do feel that first you need to realize something on your own, something that is about you, something that is about your life, something that is about your own proper reality before you take a step outside of it. First, you need to make the things stick with you, within you, and then gain the confidence. I mean, even the Strength card was in reverse. Gain the confidence in order to take the next step. But first, you need to find your own center, find your own power, or realize that you are your own source of power, your own powerhouse. So, those were the messages for you, pile number 2. I hope that they were clear. And if you enjoyed this reading, please don't hesitate to hit the like button, and also feel free to share on the comment section how does it feel, how does it resonate, and how does it relate to that energy that you might have felt with the full moon in Aries or the overall powerful super moons that you are experiencing lately. So before that, let me not forget to mention, please don't hesitate to subscribe to my channel, because this is what helps me grow and you won't miss out any future videos from me. So that was it for today. Thank you very much for being with me. Sending you many blessings, and let's meet again in my next videos. Bye until then. Hello there, pile number 3, for those of you who have chosen the potato. Okay, so we have the sign Virgo, and we have grounding as a message. So this is a powerful earth energy. Indeed, I feel that the new moon, the full moon in Aries, is going to bring you some kind of grounding energy. You will feel more safe, or maybe it's going to just reaffirm what you already know, what you already feel, what you already sense. But overall, I feel that you are just going to be a bit more grounded, a bit more, I don't feel heavy energy, but more like stable energy, stable earth kind of energy. That's the main thing that I felt from potato, because it is growing underground and it actually makes sense to me. And yeah, I mean, I don't know why when I think of potato, I think of something solid, something stable, something that is nutritional, something that gives you strength and power. I think of healthy roots. And I feel that this full moon energy is indeed going to place emphasis on that, on your roots, on your grounded energy, on your feeling safe and stable. All right, let's take some oracle cards in order to see whether this energy will be confirmed or what other messages we are going to find out. Please, Spirit, would you? Okay, we have cards already. We have grief and broom. Okay, it is actually quite interesting that these two cards came together, pile number 3. I was going to say 2. First, we have the card grief, which is saying to you, whatever feelings and emotions come up with this full moon, whatever heavy feelings, heavy thoughts come up, let them be, grieve them, let those emotions come out from you, express them, do not hold them back, let them come out in order for them to be clarified, in order for them to be purified, because the next card is the broom. So you are pulling out all the toxicity, all the things that have been kind of within you, that you've been holding back, that you've been holding on to. You are pulling them out in order to clarify them, in order to purify them with the broom. And that's energy that I felt for many of the piles actually. That's actually the main energy that I sense for the full moon, that things are going to come up in order to be purified, in order to be more clear. So maybe you can do some kind of rituals, maybe you can, actually I would really advise you to spend some time alone during this full moon, like isolate yourself and play some music or do some kind of ritual or something that makes you feel at peace. And whatever comes up, whatever feelings, whatever emotions comes up, just let them breathe, let them feel known, let them be expressed, and later you will feel much better. Later you will feel liberated from them. It is process of releasing actually. That's what we see from those two cards, process of releasing. That's the energy that's coming. Please, Spirit, would you tell us more? Would you tell us more about the full moon energy, the full moon in Aries energy on pile number 3? We have apples in reverse. Okay, apples in reverse. Interestingly, this card has number 4. Number 4 is about stability, about safety, similar to the energy that I felt from potato. And apples in reverse, well, apples are associated with trickery. I mean, they are fruit that is enticing, even with Adam and Eve. I'm not actually that much about Bible. I'm not a religious person, but about that enticing thing that happens with the apple. So having the apples in reverse, I feel that this wants to say to you that you are going to see through illusions, pile number 3. You are going to see through people that are trying to trick you, people that are trying to get you in their own things. I mean, I don't know how to explain myself properly, but maybe somebody might try to, well, maybe not, maybe maybe not somebody's going to try to, but even if they do try to trick you into something, you will be able to see that you have reached that level, that maturity, that observations that people cannot trick you anymore. And apples in reverse It's actually saying to me maturity, growth and maturity. That's a key message that is arriving. Okay, please Spirit, what else pile number 3 needs to know? We have potions and spells in reverse. Besides the growth and maturity, still you might get caught off guard every now and then, pile number 3. I mean, we have the potions and spells in reverse. This is like the best friend of a witch. So having this card in reverse is saying to me that maybe every now and then you will meet people or you will end up in situations where you will feel off guard. And this doesn't have to discourage you, because this is like the healthy stress level. I mean, healthy stress level, by that I mean when you have something that is slightly outside of your comfort zone, it motivates you to keep moving, to keep trying to uncover that well that it holds, and to push you to explore more, to try more until you conquer it, until you find out about it. And that's what I feel with the spells and potions, that with this full moon energy, you will be pushed to explore more, to find out more. And that's why you might end up in situations where you feel a bit more off guard, where you feel a bit more like, okay, this is something that I didn't know. How should I deal with this now? This kind of vibe I'm sensing. Okay, let's take some more oracle cards from another deck. Please, Spirit, what messages do you have for pile number 3? Okay, here comes a message. Release your cares to God. Okay. So, in this card, we have a girl that is resting on a chair, and it's like she's sinking on that chair, not just resting on that chair. And there is that cosmic energy. I do feel that she's been kind of engulfed or swallowed, or I'm not sure what's going on here. It's like she's sinking in that chair. So release your cares to God. Well, I do feel that this card is saying to you to take things easy, to not try to do everything on your own. I mean, you can interfere with some parts, with some things, but you cannot do everything. Certain things need to go in a certain way. So all you can do is try your best. And if it's not good enough, then just let it be. Then say to yourself, I've tried. The rest is out of my hands, and I accept it. The way it is meant to go, it will go. That's what I feel from this card. And maybe some of you are indeed trying to push things in a certain direction, but sometimes things are going in a direction they want to go, regardless whether you push them or not. Please, Spirit, would you tell us more? We have let love light the way. Let love light the way. Okay. So it is actually kind of clarifying the message that came before this card. The release your cares to God. Let love light the way is like, let things breathe. Let them happen naturally. Let the light lead you wherever it wants to lead you. But do not try to interfere too much with it. Do not try to control it. Do not try to point the direction in which you want it to go, because it will go where it needs to go, regardless, with your help or without your help. Okay, please, Spirit, would you tell us more? What kind of energies are entering the life pile number 3? Use love and strength and discernment. Okay. Well, I'm looking at this card, and the only thing that I'm sensing here is indeed strength and power. I just see an angel that is on the ground, and I see some angels or some light beings that are flying in the sky. So use loving strength and discernment. I do feel that this card is about realizing your own strength and power, pile number 3. Realizing that you have that strength within you. You don't have to search for it. You don't have to search for it outside of you when it lies deep within you. All you need to do is look what's in rather than look what's outside. And indeed, here from this card, I sense a bit more like serene moment, serene time, isolating yourself, or just spending some time with yourself in order to cleanse your energy from all layers, all people, all things that are around you. Just to be a bit more you, to let go of all outside layers that are coming from society, from people, from environment. Let's take one more card. And then we have move boldly into the golden future. Okay. So there is a lot of destiny that is going on here, pile number 3. From your cards, I do hear the words destiny. I mean, the word destiny comes up quite often in my head. And this card, I mean, there isn't any stronger confirmation that I have received. Here, I see an angel that is shining light in his heart center and holding a white flower, and there is a lot of light behind him. So I do sense that this card wants to say to you that you are moving where you are meant to go. Your destiny is already there. I mean, it is already decided, and you are moving to that path, to that light. There is nothing that can stop you. There is nothing that can distract that energy or push you in a different path or different pattern. You are already where you are meant to be, and you are moving boldly right where you are meant to go. Even in this card, I mean, I just see someone in the center and all the clouds are being spread away. I see a light that is shining bright. So there isn't any stronger confirmation to receive from this card. I mean, just wants to say to you that you are where you're meant to be, and you are going to go where you are meant to go. So there is nothing to worry about. There is nothing to, there isn't any need for you to put any clouds or any shadows. Or here I'm sensing that we are talking also about the mind, because the mind can tell you things. The mind can come up with all kind of ideas of doom and damnation, but just listen to your heart center, listen to your intuition, to your heart, listen to what's within you, not listen to what your head constantly tries to tell you about this situation and that situation, because that's what the mind does. The mind is constantly busy with some kind of chatter that in most cases is the negative one. Alright, let's take some tarot and find out any messages. Maybe some more specific messages will pop up. We'll see. Let me just reshuffle my deck. By the way, it feels kind of refreshing after a holiday to do tarot readings. I don't know why it feels kind of different. I feel more relaxed and it feels more at ease to do that. I don't know. Which is a sign everybody needs to relax. Everybody needs to have some time for themselves in order to function at 100% or to function better in general. Keep that in mind. If you are overworking yourself, take some time off. Take some time for yourself. Please, Spirit, would you tell us what kind of energies are affecting pile number 3 with this full moon? Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, this is a firepower Queen of Wands. Since she came in reverse, I feel that many of you need to discover the fire that's within you, pile number 3. I mean, maybe I have said this before, and now I'm repeating it with this card, because the Queen of Wands in reverse is saying to me that there is a hidden potential, there is a hidden fire that is laying within you, but you are having a hard time to express it outside of you. It is still dormant, or it is still not strong enough to come out of you for you to, or maybe you haven't realized it yet, because sometimes all it takes is to realize that you are a powerhouse, and people can feel it too once you realize it, your confidence is getting boosted, and definitely it can be felt energetically, not only energetically, it materializes. So that's something to pay attention to with the Queen of Wands in reverse. Spirit is saying to you that with this full moon, you need to focus on your own power. To realize your own power to start with. Please, Spirit, is there something else that you would like to share? Okay, we have several cards. Okay, with the Queen of Wands in reverse, we have the King of Wands in reverse as well. Then we have the Star in reverse, and then we have the Page of Swords in reverse. And I feel that they are all somehow related to the Queen of Wands, especially because we got the King as well. And we have a cat in this card, not to undermine this fact. Let me just see what kind of messages are going to pop up. So I'm looking at this King, and the first impression that I get is that his head is slightly inclined forward and he seems kind of disappointed. And we have the card in reverse. So I do feel that some of you might feel slight disappointment at how things are working out in your physical and material world. Maybe some of you are doing more spiritual kind of work. Maybe you are raising your frequency, or maybe you are feeling stuff on energetic level, but you are disappointed at how things are working out on the physical, not seeing any changes on the physical level, and that is followed by the Star card in reverse. I do feel that this wants to indicate that some of you are losing your optimism or feeling a bit more lost, because we have the Page of Swords in reverse as well. I'm sorry, my brain just repeated as well. Okay, so yeah, I do sense that you are losing kind of optimism here, because you don't see changes on the physical level, and you feel that you are in some kind of a storm that is leading you in different directions, but you are not sure where exactly you are going, because what I see from this Page of Swords is that this page is lost. This page is being led by his sword, but not sure where the sword is leading him. Okay, please, Spirit, would you clarify this for us? Why the cards are coming this way? 2 cards. Again in reverse. Oh no, yeah, they're in reverse. So Ace of Swords in reverse and High Priestess in reverse. So this wants to indicate some kind of disconnection, pile number 3. Disconnection with yourself, with your intuition. The cards are saying to you, all the answers are lying within you. You don't have any idea because you are not searching for the answers at the right places. There is only one place where you can find the answers, and that place is within you, by listening to your intuition and by ignoring the chatter that is going on in your head, because that chatter that is in your head is the thing that is making you feel lost, the thing that keeps planting all kind of ideas. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse to confirm about that, and with the High Priestess in reverse, indeed, your intuition is the truth. What's within you is the truth. What is outside of you is barely a reflection of what is within you. All right, let's take some final messages for you, pile number 3. Please, Spirit, what are your final messages for pile number 3? But indeed, it is interesting that so many cards came in reverse, which wants to point out some kind of internal work, some kind of shadow work that needs to be done, or some kind of, I mean, the first 2 cards that came, the grief and the broom, I mean, those cards spoke quite clearly to me. Please, Spirit, what are the final messages for pile number 3? Okay, we have our first card that is in an upright position, and that card is King of Swords. King of Swords is absolute clarity. Spirit is saying to you, just take things easy, because we see a man that is meditating and resting, and there is a sword that is turned upwards. So breathe in, breathe out. Whatever is meant to come to you as clarity, it will come to you on its own, without pushing, without forcing, without anything else. Just let things be, and they will be. As simple as that. We have Six of Swords in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse is saying about some kind of unfinished business or something that, I mean, I do feel that some of you want to move to a next chapter or change something. But with this card in reverse, I do feel that Spirit wants to say to you to just stay where you are, as long as there is still what you can learn from that place. Once you have completed all the lessons, once you have integrated all the lessons, then it's time for you to move on, once there is nothing new to learn. I don't know in what regard this message came up. Maybe some of you will apply it to some aspect of your life. But indeed here there is stay where you are kind of message. And it's not like, it's not always about learning new lessons. Sometimes it's about integrating the old lessons, about making them stick, about making them like, I don't know, kind of more stable for you. I mean, you had the potato. The potato is all about stability. So making those lessons comfortable and stable in order for you to move on with ease to the next chapter. Okay, final card, Spirit. What message do you have for pile number 3? Okay, these are too many messages. I will take only the last one that came. The other ones I will keep just in case if I need some clarity. Two of Pentacles. Okay. Two of Pentacles in an upright position. Pile number 3. You are kind of doing a lot. You are carrying too much responsibilities. You are actually doing all the things that you can do. But with the Two of Pentacles, indeed, I feel that you are kind of tired. You are holding so much responsibility and you are pushing yourself so hard to do everything that you need to do. And yeah, I feel that this card came in regards with your peace, with your safety. You don't have to be so hard on yourself. That's the main thing that I'm picking up here with the Two of Pentacles. Because you are doing good. You are where you are meant to be, and you don't have to push yourself that hard to go somewhere else unless you are ready. But once you are ready, you won't have to push yourself. It will all come naturally to you as a next step. As you can see in this card, she's stepping from one to another. But you can make the next step once you are comfortable with it. Not once somebody or something or you push yourself too hard. Because when that push comes from outside or from you being strict on yourself, it will always feel uncomfortable and heavy. So once you feel ready, then is the time. That's a message for some of you, and I don't feel the necessity to take a look at the other cards, although let's take a look quickly. I will just quickly mention what I randomly pick up. The Wheel of Fortune, there will be some kind of a change of events. Nine of Pentacles, you will be strong and independent. The Magician in reverse, still a bit lack of confidence in your own skills. Four of Cups in reverse, there is something that you are not realizing and you're about to realize it. You're about to see some kind of a hidden thing that has always been there, but you are just not, or maybe you were too busy to find it out, to see it. Three of Swords in reverse, you are healing from pain and trauma. And Page of Wands, you are discovering your own strength and you don't need anyone else to confirm that or to kind of to confirm that, to you just know that you are powerful the way you are and you are more in alignment with yourself, so you don't need anybody else to confirm that. All right, so those were the messages for you, pile number 3. If you enjoyed this video, please don't hesitate to hit the like button, and also feel free to share in the comment section how did it feel, how does it resonate, how does it reflect on your current situation and life phase that you are in. And also feel free to subscribe to my channel because this is what helps me grow, and actually that's what keeps me going. So yeah, do not hesitate to click on the subscribe button. And thank you very much for being with me. Thank you for watching this video. Let's meet again in my next videos. Bye until then. See you next time.